everybody, welcome to 21 to 22 weeks pregnant. I usually do my pregnancy vlogs in the bathroom where it's like lit up and bright and I have like the mirror reflecting light right there. But today my back really badly hurts, so I'm just not doing it in the bathroom right now. At 21 to 22 weeks, I now have a bump. Okay. I now have a basketball, or so it looks. So the baby on a ranged scale is about the size of a banana from head to toe. So they say a large banana. Well, I'll be at 22 weeks here in just a few days. The baby will be marked as, I think, a coconut or something like that. But head to toe, a large banana, which is 10 inches, I think they consider it, 10 inches. And I don't remember the weight of what the baby's supposed to be right now. But either way, this baby is taking up a lot of space. This little girl wants her room. She's pushing against my stomach. Last night, I got like my first real kick. I was talking to my daughter and I was explaining to my daughter, you told me you didn't bring your folder home. What is going on? And just as I was like this to my daughter, I got a kick in the stomach and I screamed and threw the folder, and I couldn't finish correcting my daughter from there on out because I was just repetitively laughing. I just couldn't stop laughing at that point. It was funny. And then I was Philip surprised me with a nice hot bubble bath and candles and music, and it was awesome. So I got to actually get my first real bath with this pregnancy because my subchorionic hematoma is finally healing up and I stopped bleeding. So bleeding has cut down as my hematoma has went from 7 centimeters to 5 centimeters. Hopefully it'll be finished and completely gone by delivery. Anyways, my symptoms these few weeks have been, I have got my appetite back. I'm definitely find myself hungry every 3 hours. I get very, no, just wait. Every 3 hours I get hungry and I need to eat again. But if I eat more than like just a fistful of food for each meal, I'll get a stomach ache. So that's probably why I'm eating every 3 hours. Yes, I know I have to build big muscles, but that's not how it works for women. Anyways, so those are, my appetite came back. I now am finally getting nausea. I have some nausea. If you watch my other vlogs, then you know that I just went almost 6 months completely vomit free. My nausea started coming back the other day whenever I got to experience some Braxton Hicks. And I already called my doctor about it because I thought it was just extreme gas at first. And then it started to get a little bit stronger and I'm like, So I called my doctor. I said, is this gas or is this Braxton Hicks? And she said Braxton Hicks, some people can have them early. I believe I said this in my other video. That I was having some Braxton Hicks. She told me some people can have them really early. My other 2 pregnancies, my daughter and my son, I only had Braxton Hicks start at like 7.5 months. And now I'm at almost 6 months and am having Braxton Hicks. So, what you gonna do? There's not really a whole bunch that has changed. I haven't really, acid reflux, I have had massive pickup in acid reflux, and they say that's because usually the baby starts growing and putting pressure on your stomach, which you set off a hormone in your body. I think it's called relaxin or something like that. and it relaxes everything in your body, I think, if I am remembering what I read right. Hence letting some acid flow into the esophagus, which is not fun. I can't lay down after I eat. Another update, I do not sleep. I do not sleep well at all. If I get some time of deep sleep, then I'm lucky. I toss and turn all night long. Like my stomach, I have to lay on my side. I can't lay on my back. And now I can't lay on my stomach. If I lay on my side, I get this pulling. It's a really, really bad pull that comes from my back. And it's just, I'm now starting to feel the pains. Also, since I am getting Braxton Hicks so early, the doctors suggest, and able to relieve it, that I should put my feet up every 3 hours or something, because I'm always on my feet no matter what it is, whether it's taking care of, you know, a bunch of kids, or cleaning the house, trying to keep up with laundry, whatever it may be. I'm on my feet all day long, and I have already got yelled at by my mother, by my one friend, and by my doctor. I need to start taking better care of myself. In other words, relaxing more. And I'm not the relaxing type. I love getting stuff done. And so at such a time of pregnancy, I'm sorry, I'm not almost 6 months. I'm 5 months. I just started doing the math in my head. I feel further along than 5 months. I will say that right now. I feel way further along than 5 months. Anyways, so I have a feeling this is going to be a long second and third trimester with having Braxton Hicks. Here's another symptom for you girls. You guys probably already noticed, because as I'm trying to record this video, I already noticed. One day I went to sleep with a flat plank. The next morning I woke up with some Pamela Anderson stuff going on there. I have not had any leakage, at least not yet, but then again, like I said, I'm just 22 weeks, so, you know, what you gonna do? But, they're there. There is absolutely no padding in this bra. This is just holding up what randomly grew over a night's time. Not literally, but you know what I mean. And so, between the belly weight, the booby weight, clearly, that's like definitely probably the heaviest weight. My nails have begun to grow by their own choice. Usually my nails break off pretty easily, but they just started to decide to, whoa, a snake. They just decided to finally start growing, and that's blurring. Another thing is my hair. My hair is not... My hair has officially stopped falling out to the max amounts that it has been most of my life. And I noticed that I need way less conditioner. So I'm getting a lot more oils in my hair and whatnot. But then again, one thing I found that helps with my hair, skin, nails, and like my loss of energy from my legs hurting or whatnot is whenever I do a strawberry smoothie. I usually do a strawberry smoothie just because I like the fresh taste and the chipped ice. On top of that, I am able to grind up my prenatal vitamins and mix them in there, and you can't even tell. That way I don't get nausea. Another thing that I have found as my favorite food in this pregnancy is strawberry shortcakes. home strawberry shortcakes, not like you buy them in containers. Now I get the little dessert circles and dice up fresh strawberries, cover it in milk and do a teaspoon of sugar over top of it. And that usually like quenches my thirst and just takes away my belly growl. My weight is now 156. As my weight is 156, I would like to remind you guys, when I first found out I was pregnant, I weighed 156. I'd like to remind you guys again, within when I first got pregnant and now, around like 2.5 months, I went down to 148. And I kind of just plateaued and stayed at 148 because the subchronic hematoma just it hurt, and then on top of that it made me bleed. I didn't have an appetite, which I couldn't complain for not having an appetite because I wasn't throwing up, but I just was not hungry. My stomach would growl and I'd have to stick something in my mouth to stop it from growling. But and that started to cause me to not have enough nutrients. My hair started falling out. I had no appetite. And that's why I said now my appetite's coming back. Well, so is my weight. So now I'm at 156. While I'm in the second trimester, I am back at my official non-pregnancy weight. And I'm sure there is more to gain. I always get big. Always. Every pregnancy I get big with. What else? As you know from the gender video of just a few days ago, we have a name in mind. At first we were thinking Charlie Renee. I love the unisex name. I love Charlie. What? All the toys, yeah. My mother picked out Charlie. I just couldn't, I was running names through my head 100 times, but I just couldn't stand all the names that have already been used so many times, which so has Charlie, but it's not used a lot as a girl's name. So I wanted to do a unisex name for the first name, and for the middle name I wanted to do a feminine name. Well, at the time I was just like Charlie Renee. How about that? Well, then my aunt brought up the idea of Rose, Charlie Rose. And I was like, yeah, I like Rose. I don't really want to put it as a first name, but I do like Rose. And it's not an often middle name either. So we were thinking Charlie Rose Carafa. And I think I will probably do a video tomorrow showing you guys how far we've come with Charlie's bedroom. Charlie's bedroom did a full 360, and we're still working on getting the crib. We're still working on getting more bins for the closet and whatnot. We pretty much got a decent amount. Excuse you. We pretty much got a decent amount of clothes and, you know, everything. So that is pretty much it for my pregnancy vlog of 21 to 22 weeks. And I hope you guys keep watching. If you guys have any questions or anything to say at all, please comment below. I actually got to carry on a full conversation yesterday or the day before with someone who watched my video, and which the kid from Cleveland, I believe, was the name. I enjoyed it so very much. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, kid from Cleveland. And please comment more if you'd like, and I love having conversations with you guys. It lets me feel more connected with you guys a lot more often. So, keep in touch for my next video. Thank you for watching.